Your home is your space. It's often the place where many people feel the safest, and it can be really damaging when it's violated. Most people, when heading home from the store, work, or other outings, never think to check if they're being followed. However, with stalking and cyberstalking on the rise, being followed home and being tracked down to your address seems to be becoming more of an issue. Particularly, cyberstalking can occur due to obsessive individuals going that extra mile to get your data. Even if you're careful about posting personal details online, stalkers can find other means. For instance, your IP address reveals a lot about you. If you operate under a nickname, malicious individuals can extract your IP address to determine your identity. For this reason, you may need to use a VPN. And luckily for you, today's sponsor, Atlas VPN, offers the perfect tool to guarantee your anonymity online and prevent potential perpetrators from stalking or tracking you. In fact, Atlas VPN is an amazing digital tool that reroutes all your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel, preventing cyberstalkers from finding out your actual IP address. Besides this, you can add another layer of protection by simply turning on the Atlas VPN tracker blocker from their app, which will automatically block all malicious links, ads, and trackers. But that's not all. By turning on the data breach monitor feature, Atlas VPN will start to continuously scan all publicly leaked databases for credentials connected with your emails or passwords and will alert you if you've been exposed. All these features on your devices with just a single subscription. Luckily for you, Atlas VPN is now offering a massive 83% discount. If you go to the link in the description, you'll get a 3-year subscription for just $1.83 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee, plus 3 free months. But wait. Atlas VPN is not just an amazing security tool to keep stalkers away. Thanks to Atlas VPN, you'll be able to unlock all your favorite content from all over the world. Can't access your favorite Netflix show while on holiday in Europe? That's not a problem anymore. Atlas VPN has got you covered. And talking about holidays, you can use Atlas VPN to save some coins while shopping online, booking cheaper flights or hotels. Get your discount now by clicking the link in the video description below and get your 3-year subscription for just $1.83 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Back to the video. Here are some of the scariest videos of people being followed home. Burglar watches girl while she sleeps. In this video clip, taken from a home security camera, a burglar breaks into a family's home. He walks around the house, steals a tool, but comes across one of the teenage daughters of the family sleeping on the couch. Instead of running away in fear of being caught like you would expect, the burglar stands and watches the girl while she sleeps. He watches her for so long it seems that he has no intention of robbing the house. The family posted images of the intruder from their surveillance cameras on Facebook and were able to identify him. Police found him and arrested him for breaking and entering. WWE fan follows wrestler home. Sonya Deville, WWE superstar, receives many messages over social media from adoring fans. However, one fan, 24-year-old Philip Thomas, became increasingly more angry that Sonya was never responding to his direct messages. Thomas decided that he was going to get Sonya's attention by breaking into her home. Thomas arrived at Sonya's house and sent her one last message before he broke in. Sonya's home security camera captured the rest of the incident. In the video, Sonya's alarm system gets triggered, so she goes to check her back door. When she gets to the door, she sees Thomas standing outside. She runs back and he follows her inside her home. He's wearing all black and a black mask. Sonya asks him what he's doing, but he doesn't say anything.
And he was just standing there staring at me. I looked up, I saw him, I was terrified, I started screaming. I don't even know what I said, something like, "What the are you doing here? What do you want?"
Was he saying anything?
No. He was just...
Totally deadpan walking towards you.
Deadpan face and just walked forward.
Luckily, police arrived in response to the alarm before Thomas could do anything to Sonya. Thomas was arrested and charged with armed kidnapping, aggravated stalking, and armed burglary. Mom robbed after being followed home. In this video taken by a home security camera, a mom and her baby return home from a walk. Their house has a security gate in front that requires a code to get onto the property. The mother types in the code and waits with her baby for the gate to open. What she doesn't notice is that a car has followed her and her daughter home. When the gate opens and she enters the property, 2 men emerge from the car and run inside the gate behind her. They rob her, take her bag, and then run back to the car and leave.
The terror that this poor woman went through was horrible with her baby. But now when I come home, I watch to make sure nobody's following me before I pull in my driveway.
Another mother robbed. An unsuspecting mother left the post office with her 2 children, not realizing that a vehicle had begun to follow them. When she reaches her house and parks her car, her home security camera caught what happened. In the video, the mother parks her car in front of the house. She gets out and starts to get her kids out of the vehicle. As she does this, the car that had followed her home from the post office pulls up and parks next to her in the street. A man gets out and runs towards her. He threatens her and her children, and she gives him money and her watch. The robber gets back into his car and drives away. Luckily, a witness was able to get the license plate off of his vehicle and reported it to the police. Police were able to arrest the perpetrator and another suspect. They believe they may have been behind a string of follow-home robberies in the area. Residents home during attempted burglary. Just as they were getting to sleep, a couple got an alert from their doorbell camera.
I immediately jumped up because it was really scary and looked at the ring, and there was a man attempting to take our screen off and go into our window.
They opened the app to see that a man was attempting to break in through their front window. They watched him struggle with the screen of their window before giving up and leaving. They were able to give a full description of the man to the police. They believed that he wanted to get in quick and was discouraged into leaving because he couldn't figure out how to get the screen off of the window. Strange man appears outside home in the middle of the night. In this video, taken by a doorbell security camera, a man approaches a house at approximately 3:15 a.m. The resident of the home said she had no idea who the man was. He stood there till 3:21 a.m., watching the front of the house and typing on his phone. Another resident in the neighborhood said that they had caught the man on their security camera standing outside their home one morning at around 4:45 a.m. No one could identify the man or had any information on what he was doing outside of the houses. Burglar watches couple sleep. After realizing that her purse was missing, a woman and her boyfriend decided to check their home security camera. What they found was insanely disturbing. In the video, the couple is asleep together on their couch after watching a movie. A man in a hooded sweatshirt appears above them in the loft area. He stays there and watches them sleep for 10 minutes before leaving. The couple had no idea as they were asleep the whole time, and had the woman not realized that her purse was missing, they would have never known that someone had broken in. Man tries to break into woman's house. After a walk with her dog, a woman notices that a man has followed her into her yard. Her doorbell camera recorded the entire incident. In the video, the woman picks up her dog and rushes inside her house after she sees the man behind her. Luckily, she locked her door because the man walks up to the house and tries to get in. He tries to talk to her as he wiggles the doorknob. The woman called the police, but they didn't get to her house until 15 minutes later. The man wasn't even arrested, as police said trespassing is only a citation and he just needs to be seen in court. The woman said later that she was really frustrated with the police and the fact that the man wasn't arrested because he had a long list of prior convictions.
He has opened an active case as recently as this year. And so, this is the type of person that shouldn't be out in the streets.
Deranged woman attempts to break into a stranger's home. Christina Paul, a retired police officer, was abruptly woken up in the middle of the night by loud banging at her front door. A strange woman who Christina had never seen before was attempting to break into her home. Her doorbell camera captured the entire incident. In the video, the woman violently throws herself against the window at the front of the house again and again. She screams, "Let me in!" Let me in! Finally, the window breaks and the woman pulls out the screen and tries to enter the home. Christina, however, is prepared.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot! I have a gun! Why?
The police arrive right on time and are able to detain the woman.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
She says she saw her friend inside the home and that's why she was trying to get in. It's unclear why the woman was acting so insane, but what's crazier is that she turned out to be a first-grade teacher at a local school. The nightmare didn't end there for Christina Paul. Days later, Christina was visited by a police officer who identified himself as the father of the intruder and tried to apologize.
Saying, "I'm the father of," and as soon as he got that out, I screamed no. I slammed the door, saying, "You shouldn't be here." Man lurks outside home for 6 hours.
After waking up and checking their outdoor security camera, a family in New Mexico had no idea what they were about to see. In the footage, a man lurks outside on the family's porch for approximately around 6 hours. He arrived around 12 a.m. and left at 6 a.m. after a light turned on in the house.
When he first walked onto my property, he came through the gravel, not through the driveway, and then he plopped down with his backpack on right here in this chair.
Throughout the 6 hours, the man did a number of creepy things. He smoked, walked around their garage, paced back and forth on the porch, and finally dropped his pants and exposed his backside to the camera. The homeowners would have never known about the intruder if they hadn't gone in to delete the old footage on their security camera. They had no idea who the man was or what his intentions were with creeping on their porch all night. Before we play the last clip you've watched this far, why not consider subscribing to our channel? I post 2 new scary videos every week, so subscribe to make sure you stay up to date with the new releases. Peepington caught on camera. In this video, taken by a home security camera, a man dressed in a hoodie is looking inside the window of a family's home. He peers inside the window for a couple of minutes before turning away, as if he was afraid of being seen. The video was posted to a neighborhood Facebook page because this man had been caught trying to look into the home 3 times. The family asked if anyone in the neighborhood knew the man. No one was able to identify, so the family was left to wonder why he kept returning to look into their house.